So I am live, and for some reason it just seems to be so happens to be, I guess, just out of the blue because YouTube believes to just do it willy-nilly, as far as I know. Supposedly it's a tarot reading day or whatever the bloody heck they're calling it, I guess. Unknown to me, so I will find I almost said the other word, begins with a D. I'll have a deck next to me that I'll have on hand and ready. But before I do anything, my ratings, I do have to make one quick little thing for someone who asked me to make something for them, so I have to make that first. So, if you could be nice and patient and wait until I'm finished making this thing, splendid. If you can't, well then piss it and skedaddle. But anyway, so without further ado, I'll try and make this as fast as I can. But again, I'm wanting to take my nice sweet time with this and actually, oh, and actually make it right. So the least amount of interactions and and the least amount of interruptions, or the least I have to table flip the people, the better. So please don't don't taunt me to throw spear at you if you hissy fit. Please don't. I really don't want to throw spears at people because I don't like doing that. But if I have to, well, fine. Just watch your head. Hello, Michael. Let's see, I want to do this. I'm gonna bring that up so that way I'm a little bit more visible. The heck, dude. There we go. There's that. Oh, and before I go any further, I do want to give a big what's that called? I guess clap thing or whatever. I do want to give big major I guess I don't even know what. I guess you know what I had the best. I have a good way to calling it. I want to give big woozy woos. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. That sounds good enough. I want to give big woozy woos. Oh, that sounds so vulgar, by the way. I want to give that to yeah, kudos. That to me that just sounds so basic. I like being different, extravagant. Something's like what? What did he say? I just like being different. I do want to give big major yay clappy claps too. I just bit my tongue. Sorry. I want to give it to Annie for not only, you know, being understanding of, um, what the heck's it called, Stripe, and just asked me for, not being on par and kind of making me kind of a little bit, you know, it can have it be a bit of an inconvenience because I cannot even answer a question because I had to verify from Stripe, but I can't verify from Stripe because I have to do something with Just As Me. Then they played ping pong with me. So not only that, but she's also the first channel member, the first one. So she'll be getting an extra kudo point for that. And by kudo, I mean like she'll be getting like something special for that. Well, what is it? Well, you're not Annie, so you cannot know. Hello, Kayla. But anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm making a little oil mixture for someone who asked me first, and then after I'm done throwing stuff together to make this thing, then we can throw cardstock and all that. But if you have like a astrology question or something that makes my mind think, and then I can kind of give the answer just like that, that'll be all the better. But throwing cardstock probably might have to sit your tushy down and wait for the process to be accepted, and process. Like, yeah, you get the idea. So I'll try and do this as quick as I can. Within reason, don't be pushy. Be pushy, go back to the end of the line, bottom of the queue, and be like, oh, sorry, Tootsie. Okay. Okay, there's the fourth one. Just check. Okay, yep, okay. That can. Okay, get that out of my life. Okay, now we add in the carrier. Actually, instead of adding the carrier, I'm going to put in the dried herbs first into this little Morty. I guess, whenever I hear mortar and pestle, I think Morty and pesty. I mean, well, usually I used to say Morty and pasty. What do you mean, Morty and pasty? Don't you're Oh, so that's the secret, secret thing that witches have. Pasties, huh? No, no. And every time when I hear pasties, I think, please no. Can someone please just take my eyes now, so that way I don't have to suffer having them just be completely eradicated. Please don't. Okay, there's. I need to grab some of my good big fresh lavender out of this big sack. Hope I just missed it. Just with it. Just with it. There we go. Don't need that much. I don't need that much, but thank you for being extra generous. Oh. Okay, we have. Oh, that's so much better. It actually smells like lavender and not nothing. Let's kind of avoid the chunky a little. If you're chunky, it's scoochy tushy. Okay. If you're dusty, well, come here then, Dusty. And if you happen to watch Ashura Star Goddess or Shiva 7, if you know what dusty means, not that kind of dusty. Wrong dusty! Not that dusty. Besides, if you're dusty, you're gonna give me an asthma attack. Literally, you'll be taking my breath away so much that you'll kill me. With all the dustiness. He who is most dusty and asthmatic provoking. Okay, we have lavender. We have that getting out of my life. Lavender and chamomile. Let's add a little bit of myrrh. Yeesh. Okay, I don't need a honker piece. I just need a few little chips of it. A little more to the left. I know this probably looks so weird on camera. What? You never seen a guy, finger a jar before? Well, what would you do if you're trying to find a small little bit of myrrh to put in there and that's not honking big? I bet you, what would you use? Tweezers? I wouldn't. I'd be like, let me just stick my finger in there and grab what I need. There we go. Okay, little definitely not cutesy little baby food jars. Which, by the way, this is from Witchy Rituals. My friend, Ruth or Arena. Okay, there's that. We got chamomile, myrrh, and lavender. Now we get some of the DB, dragon's blood. Give me some of the dragon blood dust. I don't need the big honker piece. I'm flattered that you want to give me the biggest piece, but now it's just actually for once in my life, being a size queen and walnut. This is the one time I don't want it. Don't look at me like that. What? Oh, like you haven't heard that before. Calm down. I mean, it could be worse. Okay. What, would you rather not feel anything at all? Don't look at me like that. I know what you're thinking. Wow. Don't look at me like that. Don't be hating. Don't be jealous. Okay. Oh, that's majestic. Okay, I'll put you to the side. I thought I had another one. Oh, so that's it. I guess that's mainly it. Okay, now we put in probably my absolute favorite. My favorite herb that is so anti BS, anti anything that's just complete shenanigans and unnecessary. Taking it from the top. Oregano. Yeah, I know. I don't get out much, and I don't get along with a lot of people. Deal with it. Okay, oregano. Do what you do best by getting the BS out of here. Oregano is a really, really hot and feisty plant. Okay, now I need to find my little pesty or my little squishy squish. My squishy. Oh, a squishy apparatus thingy. If I can't find one, I'll have to use improvision. 10, 9, 8. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screw it. Okay, ready? You just improvise with this little thingy. A Badushki book. So let's see. And I'm gonna just make sure. Excuse me, I just had a hiccup. Am I like is my hold on. Is my like audio and everything okay, or is it being a little bit dim-witted? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, is there any kind of dim-wittedness? That sounds bad. That sounds odd. Like, am I cutting out? Am I okay? Am I bearable? That sounds so bad. Am I bearable? Like, you can hear the noise coming out of my mouth, if you know what I mean. If so, yay. If not, well, damn it. Okay, thanks, Kayla. I can't really tell because like the thing that shows like how many people are. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't get how like with live streaming, like how there's like this image of like a thumbs up. Well, that's like obviously, but the thing that looks like a person or the upper part of a human with its head and the shoulders. I don't know what the heck that even means. Like what's the number mean? Concurrent viewers or what's the big deal? Why not just tell me how many people are in the room watching instead of being all 12, 1, 9, 63. It's like, come on, hon. Yeah, it's like, translate, please, if you would be so kind. Because I'm kind of a bit new here with that. If it twerks, it twerks. If it don't twerk, well, then YouTube. You're doing it wrong again. What else are you going to critically fail with? It's a joke. Calm down. If you can't take a joke, well, oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with satire. You're just a wimp. Okay. Oh wow, that smells majestic. It actually smells really. Here, let me just. Ugh. This actually smells very. It smells very sweet, calming, relaxing, and all of a sudden the oregano. Like the oregano comes out of nowhere and just be like, get out. Yeah, feisty oregano. Okay, now that that's just going to sit there for probably 3,000 years while I fill up the carrier, I'm going to put a little bit of avocado first. If this thing will stop twisting forever. Well, the bottle's done anyway. Okay. I'm going to stick that part in there. Okay, you may now drain in. That sounds very. Get in there. So yeah, if you need a moment, go ahead and grab a Twix bar so that I can chew this moment up because it may not be the most desirable thing to watch. Okay, 1/3 of that should do plenty. What's the avocado oil for? Well, simple. With avocado, it is a Venetian plant that actually excels in maintaining hair health and also beauty and also skin health. Next, olive oil. Hello, Mika. Olive oil plus rosemary. Well, olive oil is essentially the one of the fluids of youth, eternal youth, and rosemary is a sassy, feisty plant. And putting them together, you have essentially immortality and youthfulness and longevity, plus well, rosemary, which is pretty much just like, listen, cupcake, you're gonna do it or you're gonna do it. Deal with it. Let's see if I can get this in without whiffing it. Okay, right down the middle. I know this is like watching paint dry. I know, so entertaining. Okay, we have a bit of a ways to go. Actually, I'll have the rest after when I add all these oils, which is about like, oh, I don't know how many. One, two, too much. Hello, Angela. Okay, let's see here. So we have, screwed. Okay, now the fun part. Okay, let's see if I can get it in here. I mean, I'm not gonna go there. Let's see if I can get it in. I haven't done this in a while, so hold my wine glass. No, it was a joke. Okay, okay, come on. If you whiff it, I'm gonna be really upset. Don't whiff it. Don't whiff it. Yay, we got one lavender petal in there. Okay, that's it. You know what? That's it. Get over here. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit in like that. In a way, I kind of feel like the Grinch. Yeah, that Grinch. Oh, the Grinch who stole Christmas? Yeah, but except it's not Christmas I'm stealing. I'm stuffing this thing full of squishy plants. You're the mean one. I'll see. You really whiff the bottle. Yep. It's like bottle check, critical fail. Instead of getting in the bottle, you just get it all over your face instead. I got a good amount in there anyway. Okay, now where's the dropper bottle? Well, now Angela, that depends because depending on like what it's made, what the materials are made out of, and what's being used. Where the bloody heck did that little thing? Oh, it's in front of my face. Wakey, wakey. Here's some bakey, I guess. Because there are some oils which can like last forever, depending on like what's in it. Like for example, if you have an oil, have a little bit, not too much, just a weeny little bit of honey and olive oil. It's gonna preserve forever. A little bit, not too much, because it's gonna get a little bit sticky. Not kind of like if you're using castor oil. Now, castor oil, I love it to death, but it's an oil that sticks. It's like it's thick, like extreme, like dang, that's thick. That guy got some thick, nasty. I don't know why I'm so animated all of a sudden. Oh, it happens. It's probably the moon transit, but what else is new? Okay, I'm gonna just clean that up a little bit, make it not look like mistake. Okay, we're gonna go flip it. Just okay, there we go. Even though it kind of looks like a plant bathhouse in there. Um, well, I don't think it's toxic. Well, I mean, you're not supposed to put it in your mouth, but mainly stuff like mineral oil. I think not really intended to be consumed. But then again, I have only used castor oil in like baneful working because castor oil again, it's thick. Like if you want to hex someone, if you have a spell oil, if you put castor oil as the carrier, when you do your working or put the oil on something, the effects are gonna stick. Like when you go outside and it's hot and humid and you have your shirt and it's just like, oh god, oh my shirt's stuck to my skin. Imagine that, but 5 times worse. That's castor oil. Castor oil. Yeah, that nasty thing. Love it to death, but it's thick. Okay, let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Do I put the roll-ons in first or do I put them in last? Oh God. Don't. Oh no 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 no. I don't need to be reminded of that one. Oh, that's just. That makes me just feel so uncomfortable. Ugh. The joys of being oversensitive. Okay, so who are you? I'm looking and see what's in this one. We don't need you. Don't need you. Okay, you're already in there. Don't need you. Don't need you either. Don't need that. So, whoops. Oh well. It was not useful anyway, so away with it. Definitely that one. Any more of you rolls on? Nope. Okay. I'm probably gonna put the floral ones in last, which is pretty much all the roll-ons. So great. So let's just get this show on the road then. Let's see, which one am I going to kick this thing off with first? I'll probably just empty all the ones that have like nothing in them. So let's start with. Okay, is that all of you? Okay. That sounds that sounds so that's actually sounds makes sense. Kind of like sea urchins in a way. And also another one that actually assists with labor is the good old clary sage, which I thought I just grabbed it, but I didn't. Now it's right in front of my face. Clary sage is a good one. So first one I'm going to put in this lovely mixture is Siberian fir. Why Siberian fir? Well, Siberian fir is obviously it's a fir tree. Speak of that family. Also known as the original Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree, timber, he almost hit me. I don't know. But Siberian fir, primarily as the Saturnian part, being like old and like trees are like really take a long time to form. And Siberia, well, you're gonna freeze to death over there. So you have a tree that is resistant to cold and pretty sturdy and tough. Next one I'm gonna put in there is the one and only holy basil or tosi. Tosi. It smells like chocolate. Don't you be looking at me like that. Yes, I know. It's like every woman's dream, smelling a plant that smells like chocolate. But believe it or not, Tulsi is actually named after Vishnu's wife. Mm-hmm. And got it. Ah. So yes, if you're going to be doing any kind of workings with Vishnu at all, Tulsi is your go-to plant. Next one I'm going to plop in here. Arbor. Wait, where's others label? Arbor vitae. Now Arbor vitae. Oh, hello. Is also part of the cedarwood family, but Arbor vitae is the sassy one and the pushy one and the feisty one out of them. Pretty much Arbor vitae has this bite to it that even insects won't even go anywhere near it because they're like, that tree is hot. Not like hot. More like, oh gosh, if we touch him, he's gonna break our wings. Put one drop in there. Because it is the scent of Arbor vitae is potent. Like it's a punch in the face. So strong it'll actually knock your weave off if you're not careful. Okay, okay, where are you? Okay, there's that one. Okay. Okay, you two over there. Next one I'm gonna put is fennel. Now fennel kind of has a bit of a black licorice smell, and I love black licorice. Like if I'm ever in a bad mood, just give me black licorice; it'll calm me down. But mainly fennel helps with the digestive tract, and when you have a strong digestion, because the stomach is the second brain and actually helps with the mood. So we're gonna add just 2 drops, one or two. And fennel's also really good from keeping, the law away. If you're gonna be on the run and be like, oh no, they're after me. They're gonna put the fuzzy cuffs on me. Next one, juniper berry. Juniper berry is the little battering ram, and the one is able to break through any kind of obstacle barrier. Good for digestion, and also is really good for the men assisting men with the poking it. Wow, that's true. Next, I'll put Kabaiba next. Now, Kabaiba is pretty much think of Kabaiba as like a resin that's like the clear quartz. It can pretty much do anything, restore health and restore skin health. It can pretty much do anything. Jack of all trades, but excel with none, and is all purpose, kind of. Kapaiba, Escuchi the Tushu. Next, I'm going to put the last of my Clary Sage in there. What? I love Clary Sage, don't judge me. Not as much as Hindsight, but still, close enough. Okay, the last bit of you, Clary, get in there. Claire, get in there. I think that's actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna call Clary Sage now. Claire, could somebody please give me a new bottle of Claire, would you? I'm out of Claire. Okay, next. Do I have any more of that? Yes, I have the last of my Roman chamomile, and I already have chamomile in there, but not the Roman kind. Don't look at me like that. So what if I love the smell of this stuff? Don't be looking at me funky. Okay, we're gonna just get all of that in there, and Clary Sage to help with the restore and pretty much uplift the mood. Roman chamomile to make all the other plants in this hot mess of a mixture be all like, okay, get motivated, all of you, and don't make me ask again. Radium, Marge, Clemmy. Okay, getting almost done here. Okay, did I use you? Yes, I did. Okay, we got all that left. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here comes this one. Lemon sass. Pretty much like lemon, but grassy. And no, I do not like bluegrass music. Do not even ask me that. I don't like banjos. I mean, it's not that I don't like banjos, it's just that the genre just makes me go. Can somebody hand me a piece of weed so I can stick it in my mouth and look like I'm chewing it? Not that I have anything against it, it's just I just want to fit in. Kind of. Next. Geranium. The flower that's your best friend. So much that it's telling you he's not good for you. Dump his ass. Even though you don't want to hear it. Okay, come on. Are you going to come out of the bottle? Thank you. Okay, one more drop. Just one. Come on, one more. There you go. Okay, we got three more with the droppers. It's going to actually smell. All this is going to. It might have a really weird smell to it. It may sound like it, but in reality, because since the dried herbs are actually going to blend in with the oil, and all the other essential oil plants, they're all going to go into the herbs, and the herbs are going to be the primary scent that comes out of it. And when the dried herbs come into contact with the oil, like the essential oil parts, it's going to actually merge into the plant, and the plant's going to be releasing that through. Yes, I can. I will be in a moment once I'm finished making this. And when I'm finished, yes, I do not mind. What? I didn't even use any clementine, and I'm already half out of it already. Damn it. Oh well. Clementine, this little fruity thingy. Okay, I just need one drop. Come on. Thank you. Two left. And then we get to the roll-ons, which is going to be a lovely thing to witness. Marjoram, also known as no, it's not Marge. It's not Marge Simpson in the bottle. Marjoram is actually a really good antidepressant. If you didn't know that. Okay. Boom. Last but not least, the good old I just said hyssop. Hyssop. Hyssop, the lavender's big, serious older brother. Okay, we just need one drop. Thank you. Okay, we got all the droppers out. Okay, now I'm gonna get these out of my life. 1, 2, 3. Whiff it. 4, 5, 6. Oi. Get in there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now the harder part. Don't look at me like that. Now we do the roll-ons. Okay, get that out of my way. Okay, first is chrysanthemum. And before I put it in there, I'm going to put a little bit on because I can, because it's mine. I own this bottle. Okay. Okay. Now to pour it gingerly. Don't whiff it. Don't whiff it. Good enough. Next will be neroli. Yep. So what if I'm using it first? I can, okay? The only issue with having little bottles like this is that you have to have tiny fingers in order to get the roller out. And if you're not careful, if you try and get the roller piece out, you might actually send it flying and you end up with a big hot mess and you're depressed because it's expensive. Okay, here we go. Easy. Where? Okay. 3 left. Next will be Rosie O'Donnell. Like Rose. I'm not you think Rosie O'Donnell's gonna fit in this thing? No. She's not. Let's be a little bit realistic with that. Rosie O'Donnell's not gonna be able to fit. So, okay, Rose. Aliopadoof. I mean, if you want to try to stuff her in the bottle, okay. But I don't think you're going to be successful. Okay, alley-oop. Right down the middle. Okay, 2 left. And now these are the ones I got to be really careful with because one of them, yeah, good luck trying to get this one nowadays. Blue Lotus. Blue Lotus. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Don't look at me like that. Okay, here we go. Literally the essential oil that goes BS. No. After that would be the last one. And I'm saving the best for last because why not? Okay, Blue Lotus, in you go. Well, if you want to be technical, then yes, but I don't want to put that in here because it's not suggested. Hello, Adam. And yesterday I didn't mean to ignore you. I was just also doing a client reading at the same time while I was live, and I got a little bit carried away with it. I wasn't ignoring you, so that way you know. Okay, last but not least for this oil mixture. Last but not least, the one and only gardenia. The definitely not actually the majestic white flower that is a part of the coffee family. While I'm getting my coffee fix, don't look at me like that. Okay, once I get to triple sevens first. And like always, super chats will always get priority. And if you hold on, we're trying to get this out, but being very careful not to dump the whole bottle in. That should do it. Okay, now. It's okay. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Just so, no. Just so that way, because I mean, I am trying to fundraise it at the same time. But anyway, as I was saying, crap. If you can super chat, it's highly encouraged and it would be meaningful. And I'll even do snap cups for you. No, I won't do that. It was a joke, okay? And I'm going to top this off with olive oil and rosemary. Gonna just fill it up very gingerly and slowly. Make sure I don't wet the bottle. It's actually funny when I got these olive oil and rosemary cooking oils. I actually got like two of those and then two of another kind, which were I think it was what was it? Olive oil and hold on, I gotta find the lid. Oh, it was olive oil and um, cayenne pepper. Yeah, olive oil and cayenne pepper. Well, talk about having a pep in your step. Hot immortality kicking the tushy. Yeah, actually, I think I can actually grab one. Scoochy, you too. Found it. Where? Oh, yeah, cayenne pepper and olive oil. Yeah, look at this hottie. Yeah, I haven't even used it yet. But fun fact, when I actually was on like nutritional assistance from the state of Arizona and I had EBT, what I actually did was I went to like the store, but I also had this app called what's it called? Ibota or something like that. So you can get cash back on like the purchases you make. Well, on Ibota, pretty much it was like get $2 back for like getting a total of I don't know. Oh no, it wasn't $2. It was like if about what was it? Pretty close to like close to five. No, wait, about 250 a bottle, and the max you can give us is like I don't know. I think 4 bottles. So I got 4 bottles of that. So pretty much I just made $10. $10 by just having the iBota app and having the government pay for it. So get bamboozled, government. That'll teach you. But hey, you steal from us, so I guess it's turned out it's fair play. What was the government then? Okay, now now the fun part. Now to actually mix and smack this all together. So here we go. Don't look at me weird. Then we do it the other way. Well, that's smack. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Did I make a good creation or did I make a hot mess? Well, the thing is, oh, that's perfect. That came out majestic. It's a little bit loose, but who cares? Well, the thing is, there are numerous ways that I've tried, and there are some things I'm kind of like my what kind of trader? Forex trader? The thing is, I'm a really realistic and practical person, and also because of like how there's like a lot of people being like, well, watch this. I make 5,000 bucks a day by doing this thing. By just clicking here, doing this. No. That, like a lot of people on YouTube being like, I make this much money by selling no content books. No, you don't. Because here's the thing. It's oversaturated. It's pretty much just like walking into space and saying, wow, it's pretty black in this space. Yeah, it's dark in space. That's like being oversaturated. But people are lying under their tushies thinking, oh, I'm living the life that I dream of. How much did you pay to actually, be able to stand in front of that private jet? Probably the best example is like Don Loke. Like, some people say, well, marketing genius or whatever, and copyright genius. Well, if that's the case, then I don't know. It's just that sometimes people tend to try a little bit too hard, and if you're really good with your intuition, you can be like, fake us, whatever. Yeah, that is true, but I don't even know what forex is. So I have no idea. I got nothing. A foreign exchange trader. Well, the thing is, it also depends on the country. If I'm right, so oh, there are some currencies that are okay, and then there's some that are nah. I was into crypto, and thank God, as soon as right before the Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies just went face plant, I'm like, it's going down. So I, I got my 500 bucks and I got some interest on it out of there before it went face plant. So not going back to that. Just whiff it. Just whiff it. Mm-hmm. Nope, not doing it. Right before it fell, sidestepped. Not risking it for the biscuit. Nope. Mm-mm. And yes, this is. And if you're wondering what the heck is this thing that I'm using, well, it's a jade roller. It actually helps balance like all the oils I just put on my face, so that way it doesn't make my skin look like I just got oiled up for a night at the bathhouse. Calm down. It was a joke. Like you, like you haven't heard that term before. Calm down. Oh my God, he said a house with baths in it. Almost every standard home, if you're gonna call it a home, has a bathroom in it. Come on now. Let's be realistic. Anyway. Um, I heard of an ex-occultist called named John Ramirez. The name sounds familiar. Yes. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because my hands are all oily and woozy whoopsie. Okay, here I am. I have returned. Okay, so now where the heck did I just put that thing? I just made it now. I lost it. Well, isn't that just grand? Oh, bloody heck. Oh, and in another news too. Well, I just remembered. Crap. What was I going to say? I just had it and I lost it. Then I walked in the room. Oh well. Oh, there it is. I know. Look at me weird. I'm also having my new podcast. Is going to be. I'm going to try and start recording for it tonight. It's all good. It's all good, Mika. You're back now. But anyway, um, crap. I just lost it. But anyway, why do you ask, Adam? Yeah, but yes, the name sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on what the guy looks like, is, or whatever. Probably. Don't tell me he became a he who font. Please don't. If he became one of those he who fonts, great. Somebody give me a spear. But if he isn't, if he's being I don't even know. So go fish. Actually, don't go fish because I don't want to fish you in here. Oh, he did become a he who font. Okay. Go ahead, try and send me to hell. Hi, Mika. Mika. Did you do this yesterday? Were you here in the chat yesterday? I, I did I. Were you here in the chat last night? Because if you were, did you see the red spindle? Yeah, there is another Mika that we both have admin status. There's a Mika that has a picture of her with a hat on. Oh, but either way, but still, look at this beauty. To see if I can do this without blinding you all. Well, for me, I don't like how, to some extent, it's like this. Why do you have to put your creations through immense suffering? And why do you have to test them to see if they love you? And why also do you have to also, I mean, look what the thing like for Jezebel and stuff like that. Why are you having people? Yep, ding, 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 Mika. Somebody raised a snap cup for her because she's correct. But as I was saying, the thing is, if an entity is supposed to be all loving and all whatever, then how come after, when his own creations, Adam and Eve, when they made that whoopsie by eating fruit, how come he couldn't forgive them and outcasted them, exiled them, left them out for dead? No, actually, Kayla, that can't happen. You can if you're an initiative. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, either way, I don't know either. I just work here. Well, here's the thing: if you are initiated into Santeria, if you're initiated, you have to stay in Santeria. And when you get to a certain point of Santeria, you're stuck. You can't just quit it. You can't. And that's actually what one of my teachers told me. And he actually studied under somebody who was an initiated Santeria practitioner. And he wanted to initiate my teacher, but my teacher declined it. Yes. So he can't be a Satanist and a Santeria. Yes. Absolutely. That's why, for me, I can't be initiated in anything. To some degree, yes, but again, I don't know precisely because I'm not really well versed in it. So I can't give you the best accurate information for that one. However, I do know once you're initiated, you can't leave. Yes, 777. What's your what's the thing you want me to look into? So just tell me. But anyway, let me hold this. But anyway, I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick up. I just blinded myself. Sorry if I blinded you. Not the first, not the last. But do you happen to see the little pink spots in there? There's your red spinel. Hopefully you can see it. If you can't, well, I tried. Well, let's see, can you happen here? Let me bring myself up. That way I can kind of see what I'm doing and kind of see how dim-witted I look on camera while I'm doing this. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, you see the kind of the specks in it? There's your red spinel. Like right there. There's some there. There's some there. There's some there. That's red spinel. And spinels are actually a stone. Actually, I have a deck I'm going to use for that question now that I'm thinking about it. Hand me definitely not Walking Dead Tarot, if you would. Where the heck? Oh, there it is. All in the back. Get over here. Don't need your copyright striking or whatever the bloody heck your name is. NetherRealm or Midway. That's an old name though, Midway. Okay. Up. First there was chicken pox. Now there's monkey butt pops. Okay. Let me just get that out of the way. Yo. Now you know. Now, and actually there is, I will say, I do have one association with a spirit from what's it called? A Yabora? The Yabora Pantheon? If I said that wrong, you can hit me with a stick if you want to. Yabora. Yeah, that one. that pantheon. And they're the only one that, yeah, that one. The one that came towards me, I mean, I'm thinking like, wait a minute, what? How? Oh, if you insist, it was actually Yemoja, or as I believe it's known as Yamia, even though I prefer just the color Yemoja. Very soothing, very just very restorative. And I mean, I've never had any incident where she got upset, but very motherly. Like it's like having the best to describe it. Think the best way I can describe her. Imagine like having like a mother that is just gentle, but also encouraging. And when you do like a really good job, she actually makes you feel like, oh, you accomplished something. And then she goes off to brag about it. A very, very, very gentle. Because I do know there are some moments where it's been said that Yamosha can be pretty, especially when which son of hers gets it really. But anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Um, I can't remember his name. And I mean, for me, I've never even reached out to Yamoja in the first place. She just came out of nowhere and was just like, "Hi, child." Yeah, that was like my response. Like, me? Okay. But I mean, the interaction and like the long time for the investment time, it was pretty short. But then again, she probably just came in and had to like uplift me through something or just be a guy for a short period of time. But let's see if I can actually pull it up on my phone because with the Oracle deck I'm making, and yes, I know 777. I know about your reading. I'm just getting sidetracked and I'm actually shuffling the cards at the same time. I actually made a dedicated piece for Yamosha because the Oracle deck is actually that I'm making. It's actually based on all of the divine beings I've actually worked with, and this is the piece for Yamoja. Let me pull this thing up so that I can see if it'll work. There we go. That's not going to work too bright. Try that again. That should do it. Um, and after, well, yeah, because I mean, I don't know if Adam's still here, but Adam was next in line, but I don't know if he's here, but yeah, there is the piece I made for Yamoja for the Oracle deck that I'm making. Yeah, but yeah, um, I do have, I believe. Let me see. Let me do a check. I mean, I make so much of these anyway that I'm starting to lose track of like which ones I made, who I've made. It's getting kind of a little bit silly. Um, where is it? I thought that I had it. I guess I don't. Never mind. I thought I had another one, but I didn't. Okay, so about the monkeypox. Let's put it this way. One card would be the. Let's just start with mankind's current position. Now this kind of a reading is going to be pretty difficult to even pinpoint it because it all is so sensitive and it's a collective thing that's being faced. So it might not be as on point as it could be, but hold my wine glass of Adam's blood. Not the Adam in here, but the dumb Adam. Okay, let's see here. Mankind's current standing with it. We have the Page of Wands. This depiction we have, it looks like a guy breaking out of jail, and he is, well, zombified, obviously. And he looks like he is table flipping. Yes, Michael, you may. So, currently, mankind is probably in a state of finally being like starting to recover and being out of like holding of jail, restricted, but also being finally out of it and seeing smallpox, like monkeypox. They're probably being all like, "Are you for freaking real? Arr! Another one." Yeah, so mankind's probably a little bit agitated about it and kind of annoyed too. Well, I don't blame them. Government, if you were doing your job, this wouldn't happen. I didn't say anything. That's what happens. Okay, that's how mankind stands. What's gonna hit mankind in the face regarding this thing? So, actually, that looks like it just came pretty well with this one. So, mankind is going to be in a state where they're going to be looking up towards the divinity, up to the stars more, and actually being all, why is this crap still happening? Why? Well, a starter is you have corrupt, old geezers in the government. Get them out. That's none of my business. What do I know? Yes, Kay. Let's see here. Let's put what happens if mankind actually faces this and takes it seriously, unlike what happened with COVID. If mankind takes it seriously and not just be, oh, pandemic again, they take the necessary action and don't diddly daddly. We get Ace of Blades, clarity, and actually that's like the means to get rid of it. Ace of Blades, Five of Pentacles, then Two of Cups. Well, if mankind does go at it, well, for one, there's going to be clarity, and there's going to be a means to actually face against it. But the thing is that there's going to be one country that's going to be singled out with it and outcasted. Probably might be like the source of it all. And I don't want to even think that because that doesn't sound good. But there's going to be like because if you see in the depiction, there's one person on one side and there's a mob of another, like a big monster of people on the other. And it's like she's being outcasted. But then there's the Two of Cups. So it looks like the outcasted actually gets reunited after it gets all taken care of. So it's like clarity has quarantine happen again with one, but after some time, the quarantine ends with them being brought back in again after the healing has been figured out and know what to do. If mankind decides to, be dim-witted again, yeah, maybe. I mean, it's none of my business, but whatever happened to Dr. What's-His-Face? It's like he just vanished. I hope not the UK, because I know a lot of people there. I don't want anything to happen to them. I don't want anything to happen to them. Please no. Because if something happens to them, I'll be going over there and I'll be spearing people left and right that are having anything to do with it. Because I have a few friends over in the UK, and I'm not afraid to go in their spears drawn and be like, okay, who's the twat who let these monkey pockies out? Whoever did it, get ready to get speared. And if mankind doesn't take this seriously and decides, oop, jackass all over again, we get Wheel of Fate. Four Cups. That looks like some biohazard. Seven of Cups. Oh boy. Here we go. So, if mankind doesn't take this seriously, well, how do I start this? Looks like fate is going to be coming in. Things progress. Hello, Adam. Things progress in a rate where it's not good. Divinity takes a look and says, okay, you're all going to be stupid still. Okay, we'll progress this. Four Cups, the biohazard gets out of control. And it starts infecting the water supply and infecting basic necessities. Thus, pretty much making everything seem like delusioned. Nobody knows what's going on, and there's going to be a lot more deaths to it because in this depiction there is a man standing in front of a cemetery. There's a lot of graves there. So, governments, don't be like what happened last time, please. Because if you do mess it up again for the 50th time in a row, no, you guys gotta get out. Because apparently you guys don't know what you're doing. But that's none of my business. What do I know? I'm not a politician. I'm not a liar. Don't look at me. I'm not the one who does it. So will it actually become like COVID 2.0 again? Will it? Tower. What falls? Knight of Wands is what Knight of Wands falls. And then the new foundation. Oh boy. This is going to be... Don't bang stuff. Come on now. Try me. Try me. Thank you. I don't know, but it happens way too much, and it gets to a point where it's like, okay, why did I even bother saying it? And then the new foundation, oh, look at that, Queen of Pentacles. Nope, I'm still doing triple sevens. So overall, with the monkeypox, there's going to be an oh snap moment. The Knight of Wands falls, so the falling of the no sense of urgency is going to fall and kick the bucket. So yeah, urgency is going to fall. But the new foundation actually involves the Queen of Pentacles. This depiction, there's a zombified woman who is frail, and in front of her is a box, and in this box is actually the cure. So overall, in general, there's going to be no snap moment with the falling of initiative, and even though people might be getting afflicted with it, there will be a woman that's in power that actually has the cure for it and the way to actually heal and mend it. It's just you got to add because he who hungs most, this is at the bottom. So, and now judgment. Oh, look at that! I did. Can't do. I bet you I couldn't do that again if I tried. So judgment. Looks like mankind's being tested again. Do they make it? Probably not. You never know. Knight of Blades. Yep, he who is hung most. The Hangman. That's what I call him. He who is hung most. Okay. So that's what comes with monkey punk. I almost said monkey dung. It's like, okay, who let Donkey Kong out with his pox? Pox ahoy. Okay, so, Adam, you're next. What do you want me to look into? Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll use this one. Oh. He who is most hung, like the hung guy, not on a horse. I just blinded myself. It's super effective. Oh, this just made my day. Nope, it's really just the filter. And the funny part, well, I just know how to make good jokes. Oh, you can't even see that because it's too bright. It'll blind you. Well, now you can't see it because it's too dark. Pride Month. Well, I mean, dang, that goat though with them legs. Dang. And that pink pitchfork. Careful now. Go for the neck with it. Yeah, who doesn't love a goat girl? Yeah, the only HM that doesn't do damage. Yeah, who doesn't like a good love a goat girl? But anyway, as I was saying. Oh. New York police, New York City Police Department arrest a man seen throwing a woman onto subway tracks in broad daylight. Caught on camera doing it. Hold on. Let me see if I could fix this. Wah, wah. Okay, I don't care. It's Scoochie Tushy. Hold on. Hold on, it's probably because it was downloading something. Milkshake. I didn't tell you to do that. Let's use our head. Open sesame, damn it. Not you, the other one. I'm about to jump off a cliff at this rate. Okay. Here you. Wah. Milkshake, do you want me to throw you off a cliff? Because I'll be more than happy to. Thank you. Okay, Milkshake, get in the way. It's Scoochie. Oh, never mind. Am I still? Am I still audible? Oh, this sounds so bad. Am I still audible? Audible. Okay, goody. I'm just waiting on what Adam says for his what he wants me to look into. So I got nothing until then. So I'll give him like another little bit so that way he can formulate what he wants. That's me. Hello, Minoya? Is that how you pronounce it? If I said it wrong, you can hit me with a fish or something. Where'd it go? I know my internet connection's lost. It's as lost as me. The cake's a lie. Don't believe that. Oh, I just blinded myself. And this is just so agitating. No, I will not. Scoochie, Tushy, out of the way. Same with you. And you. And you. And you. Off with your head. Toodaloo, Jack, ass, twat, head. Minoya? Is that how you're doing? Yes, House. You would be. You're gonna be after. Um. I'm gonna just scroll it back to the top because there's okay. Here, back up I go again. So let's see okay, Mika. Looks like you're gonna be up next then, because I've been waiting for an Adam and I got nothing. Okay, Mika. Then after Mika will be Michael. Right? If I'm wrong, hit me with a fish. Don't hit me with a. It was a prank. Don't hit me with a fish. Okay, Mika. What would you like me to look into? Yep, I mean that's why I've been, shenaniganing the past few minutes. So, what do you want me to look into, Mika? Because if you next, oh, Menua, like that, Menua. I'm trying though. I'm trying to be best. Okay. At least I didn't, not put in an effort. Okay, let's see here. Never mind. I have a better. Oh, that's gonna swell up. I have a better deck I'm gonna use. Hand me the one. Which one? That one. Hand me the Tarot of Apocalypse. No, there's not going to be another Doomsday. Keep your weave on. Tarot Apocalypse. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Well, since there's a disagreement between one of two, yep, is also the older. It's like the deck that goes along with Tarot Illuminati, the Illuminati Tarot, which is like, oh, the Illuminati. Oh, you're illuminated. You're enlightened. You can see. That's what it means. One disagreeing with a group. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So, tell me, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Okay, so let's see here. We'll first start with just the current standing of how everything is. Current standing with the day of all. Okay, here we go. You'll do. Let go. We have the Eight of Cups. Well, it looks like this depiction we have. Looks like Medusa going into the cave all by herself. Kind of being like, out. Bye. So it's kind of like currently are they giving something like an ultimatum in a way? Does it kind of have that kind of an energy to it? So like it's either you don't do with this or we out. Is there anything like that involved? Or like they're trying to but they're not doing it in a way that's malefic. They're doing it in a way to kind of alert you. Oh, okay. Been trying to make it work together, so we have a kind of like an ultimatum thing going on. But what's this ultimatum then? It is because of Two of Blades. Probably because is there something that you have not been making a decision of, and they're probably getting a little bit annoyed with it, just like, ugh. How much longer until this choice is made? Because we've been waiting. If you don't make the choice, we'll make the choice for you. Toodle. Something kind of like that. At least that's what I'm getting with these two depictions. And one of them, the Eight of Cups, you actually see Hades and Hecate, and the Medusa figure is going into water towards them. So if you're going towards more towards Hecate and Hades, potentially, maybe those two are actually telling you. Well, really altogether, currently it's something along the lines of being drawn to two and to Davos and trying to make a decision, but it's okay. Then what's this ultimatum about the decision between one of two? Does something have to go? Is it okay with how it stands? Come on, don't be vague. If you keep being vague, I'm going to be like, okay, tell me, what is the big deal, or what's the big deal? Don't play shenanigans with me. Ace of Cups. Egyptian deity. Which one specific? By any chance, the Egyptian deity does this deity have an association with water? Specifically, does it happen to be? How do you pronounce her name? I'm looking right at her and I don't. Mot. Oh, is she associated with water? Because that deity I'm not really sure of. And is she a mother deity too? I mean, there are some Egyptian deities I'm familiar with, and then there's another one that I'm not really familiar with. Well, the thing is, ultimately, and I mean, this is how I am with like the. So, yep. Well, okay, that can kind of pin it. When it comes to working with deities, divine beings, and entities altogether, at least how I go with it, I mean, I make it perfectly cut dry, point blank, like serious and to the point. If I'm working alongside of you, and if you're investing in me and I'm investing in you, everybody else that's I pretty much have given like the pretty much like the closeness when I work with them. Because I mean, once I work with them for a period of time, I kind of pretty much be like, okay, well, you're part of the like my spiritual journey and investment, so they're just part of it. Meaning that if you don't like any of the ones that I'm associated with, and they're trying to be a part of it too, well, I know what to tell you, Cupcake. Is either you put up with all of them and get along with them, or because I don't make any kind of exceptions for anybody. Everybody's got to work together, and everybody's got to work as a unit. I've only had one incident when that didn't go as planned. It was actually when I worked with a saint, and that did not go well. It didn't go well. But then again, so working with so the decision for one of it's Ace of Cups, and then the other decision I can ultimatum with that and Six of Pentacles. When you say infernal, which one is it specifically? Is it? Are you including just of like Lucifer, Satanas, or are you including like like usually seen stereotypically like well I don't consider Hell infernal because she's just like, do I look like I'm on fire? No. That's how that's how she responds with like, oh, I'm infernal, huh? I'm not on fire. And that's how she looks at him. Is one of is one of the is like the pantheon. Is one of the entities a little bit reckless, but also extremely protective at the same time while being reckless? Meaning that they come out of left field, but they're protective and they're whimsical. And they usually come out during a full moon. And boy, when they defend, let's just say, just don't agitate them. At least that's one of them that I see. Hand me two more, would you? For another one. Is one of them associated with the sun or solar? And is one of them actually serpentine in energy? Even a golden snake. Something like that. And there's the snake. The golden snake. There's that one, and then Persephone. Oh, look at that. Double snake. Look at that. Twin snakes. Double snakes. Persephone. I just love saying her name. So it's definitely well. I know who you're talking about, Mika. Aren't they from Slavic? Are they Slavic in origin? Are they? I know Cernabog. Isn't he Slavic? Yes. I'm gonna assume he didn't see that. Now I gotta play 50 card pickup. Hold on. Whoops. Whoopsie happened. Um. So about them Dodgers, huh? Yeah. I'll just assume he didn't see that. Okay, I got them all. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna have to end this stream here because I got a call and it's not good. So sorry, I do have to go. It's been a death. So.